Hello and welcome back. Today, I want to talk about something that sits right at the heart of self-improvement, the powerful connection between your body and your mind. You've probably heard the phrase, a healthy body equals a healthy mind. And maybe you even said it yourself. But have you ever really thought about what that means and how true it actually is? See, I've learned through experience that the way we treat our body directly affects the way we think, feel, and show up in the world. And in the same way, our mindset has a huge impact on how our body performs, how it recovers, and how much energy we bring into our day. This isn't just theory. I've seen it myself in friends and in clients. When someone starts making even small, consistent changes to their health, a bit more movement, a better diet, more sleep, their confidence rises. They think clearer, they walk taller, they show up differently. And when someone works on their mindset, learning to think more positively, to manage stress, to focus on what they can control, their physical health improves as well. Their energy increases, their body responds better, and they naturally make better choices. So in this session, I want to walk you through how that connection really works and how you can use it to unlock more focus, more energy, and more confidence in your life. Because when your body and mind work together, everything else starts to fall into place. Now let's start with the physical side. Your body is the foundation for everything else, your energy, your clarity, and your drive. And when you start to take care of it, your mindset naturally begins to shift. I've met so many people who try to think their way into feeling better, to fix their mindset whilst ignoring the state of their body. But that's like trying to build a skyscraper on soft sand. Without a strong base, your physical health, it's only a matter of time before everything else starts to wobble. Every time you move your body, whether it's a workout, a walk, or a simple stretch, you're changing your brain chemistry. You release dopamine and serotonin, those feel-good chemicals that lift your mood and reduce stress. That's why after exercise, even if it's just 10 or 15 minutes, you feel calmer and more positive. It's not magic, it's biology working in your favor. The beauty of it is that this doesn't have to be intense. You don't need to train for a marathon or live in the gym. Even short, consistent bursts of movement, walking, swimming, yoga, cycling, they all reset your mood. Movement is the trigger. Positivity is the reward. When your body is active, it becomes better at managing stress. You release endorphins, your body's natural stress relievers, and your nervous system learns to reset itself faster after a challenge. You start to respond to life, not just react to it. Think about how you feel after a stressful day versus how you feel after a workout. Same problems, different perspectives. Exercise doesn't remove your challenges, it just gives you the mental resilience to face them with strength instead of tension. And what you put into your body directly fuels your brain. I've noticed that when we eat clean, whole foods, lean proteins, healthy fats, I think sharper, I feel more stable, and I'm simply more productive. But if I ever eat junk food like I did previously, I crash. My energy dips, my focus fades, and everything feels like a grind. Your nutrition doesn't just affect your waistline, it affects your clarity, your patience, and even your emotional balance. If you've ever felt moody or foggy, after a heavy processed meal, you've experienced that connection firsthand. Food isn't just fuel, it's information. It tells your body and your brain how to function. And let's talk about sleep. You can't outwork exhaustion. Sleep is where the mind repairs itself, where the body heals, where your emotions rebalance. When I protect my sleep, my creativity, patience, and motivation all improve. Yet sleep is often the first thing we sacrifice. We push harder, we stay up later, and we scroll longer. But the truth is, success requires recovery. A tired mind can't stay focused, and a tired body won't stay strong. When you start honoring your reset, you begin to see results, not just in how you look, but in how you think and feel. So when I say take care of your body, I'm really saying build the foundation for a strong, focused, emotionally balanced mind, because your mindset can only rise as high as your body allows it to do. Now, let's flip it. Your mind has just as much power over your body, maybe even more. I've seen people transform their health, not because they found the perfect diet or training plan, but because they finally shifted what was happening between their ears. They started believing they could do it. And once that belief kicked in, everything else followed. Have you ever noticed stress tightens your neck, or how anxiety can make your stomach twist? That's your body responding to your thoughts. The connection is real. Your nervous system doesn't always know the difference between what's happening around you and what's happening inside your head. This is why mindfulness is so powerful. When you calm your thoughts, you calm your body. You regulate your breathing, your heartbeat slows, your digestion improves. You're literally shifting your biology through your mindset. When you keep a positive mindset, and I don't mean fake positivity, I mean a grounded sense of optimism, your body actually functions better. Studies show that people with a hopeful outlook heal faster, get sick less often, and handle pain more effectively. Positivity is not denial, it's discipline. It's the decision to focus on what's working, on what you can control, and to see setbacks as temporary. When you do that, your body follows your head. It starts operating from strengths rather than survival. When you feel mentally strong, you make better choices. You stick to your habits, you train when you don't feel like it, you eat better, you hold yourself to higher standards. But when your mind is cluttered, tired, or negative, your discipline starts to slide. That's why strengthening your mindset isn't just a nice idea, it's essential for physical progress. I've learned that the days I least want to train are the days I need it most, because pushing through resistance isn't just about fitness, it's about building character. Every time you win that small mental battle, you're conditioning your brain for bigger wins. There's a reason the placebo effect is so powerful. What you believe has the power to change how your body responds. That's why when you tell yourself, I can do this, you're not just motivating yourself, you're programming your nervous system to follow through. Your body listens to your thoughts. So if you want to change your body, start by changing the story you tell yourself. Here's the part that excites me most: the feedback loop between mind and body. When I move my body, I feel mentally better. When I feel better mentally, I take better care of my body. It's a cycle of growth. And here's the key: you don't have to overhaul your entire life to get started. You just have to create one small spark. Maybe it's a 10-minute walk every morning. Maybe it's choosing water instead of Coca-Cola. Maybe it's 5 minutes of deep breathing before bedtime. Every small win reinforces the loop. You'll start to feel it, that inner alignment where your body and mind start working with each other, not against each other. When that alignment clicks, your life begins to feel lighter. You wake up with more energy, you approach challenges with more calm, and you recover faster when things go wrong. That's the zone where personal growth really happens. It's not about perfection, it's about momentum. One small positive action leads to another. The goal isn't to never fall off track, but to bounce back faster every time that you do. Here's what I recommend to clients and what I do myself. Move with purpose. Don't overthink it. Just get moving. Whether it's lifting weights, swimming, or walking the dog, motion changes emotion. Movement is a signal to your mind that you're in control. Eat like your brain depends on it, because it does. Fuel your mind with nutrients, not just calories. When I eat clean, I feel sharp and grounded. When I don't, I feel sluggish and foggy. Guard your sleep. It's not a luxury, it's a strategy. Your body and mind both recharge when you rest well. Make your bedroom a place of recovery, not distraction. Train your thoughts. Gratitude, journaling, mindfulness. They're not buzzwords. They're tools for rewiring your brain toward growth. When you practice them daily, you start catching negativity before it takes over. Start small, stay consistent. Progress is built on repetition, not intensity. One small, consistent habit can transform your life faster than you think. The goal isn't to do everything at once. It's to build small, sustainable wins that stack over time. That's how true transformation happens. Not overnight, but over time. One choice at a time. So, to bring all of this full circle, your body and mind are two separate projects. They're part of the same system. One influences the other, moment by moment, every single day. When you strengthen your body, you empower your mind. When you strengthen your mind, you protect your body. And when both are working in harmony, that's when you feel unstoppable, confident, grounded, and fully alive. So wherever you are right now, just start. Move a little more, rest a little better, think a little kinder. Because every time you take care of one, you're improving the other. And together, they'll help you become the best version of yourself. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this message resonated with you, I'd love you to stick around and grow with me. Hit like and subscribe and share this with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, progress doesn't happen overnight. It happens every time you show up for yourself. Stay focused, stay consistent, and keep moving. Until next time, enjoy.